Hi everyone, my name is Nikki Harrison and I'm a portrait artist based out of British Columbia in Canada. Today what I want to do is I want to share with you an upcoming shoot that I'm about to do, and I wanted to walk you through what's in my bag for this shoot. So for this shoot we're going to use continuous lighting only. We're going to shoot outside at dusk. And this is going to be a little bit more of a creative shoot. So if you've been looking for something a little more fun to do, something that's not really inside the boundaries of normal, this is something you'll probably want to check out. So what's the equipment? What's in my bag? Well, first of all, we are going to use the Stella Reflex S. And I'm going to make sure that I have the wide angle lens on it, and that just helps with the spread of light. And because we're shooting at dusk, we don't actually need to go up to full power. For instance, if you were shooting during the day, you would probably need a lot more power. But at dusk, it's really easy to illuminate your subject. When you illuminate your subject in this fashion, you have to work really quick because we're working after blue hour. The light fades really fast. So you have to shoot fast, act fast, and adjust your light as you go. As far as a modifier on the Reflex S, we're using a very simple, little cheap shoot-through umbrella with the wide-angle Fresnel lens, and this is what it looks like. So we're using the wide-angle lens on our Stella Reflex S, as well as the battery. Now, in studio, you can actually attach a power cord. When you do that, then you don't have to worry about using the battery at all. And what's really amazing about these lights is if you don't use the battery and you take off the lens, they're this tiny. They're very small, super portable, easy to just toss in your bag. And additionally, they are really resistant to weather. So if it starts raining outside or something, you're good to go. If you drop it, you don't have to worry too much. They're pretty flexible in that way, but still be careful with your very expensive equipment. Okay, now the next light that we're going to use for this shoot is going to be the Stella Pro Light CLX. And this is continuous light only, and it's very strong. And we're going to use this particular light just behind our model's head to illuminate and give some nice hair light as well as rim light. Okay, now for the creative portion of this shoot, we're going to take just a basic protective lens, and we're going to take some Vaseline. And what we're going to do with the Vaseline is we're just going to put it all around the outside edge of this particular lens. Now what that's going to do is, with continuous light, it's going to really create a foggy kind of misty glow, and it's going to make your images look really creative. So I can't wait to show you. Last thing we're going to use is atmospheric aerosol. So near the end of the shoot, we're just going to spray this in front of our model, and the light is going to illuminate it, and you're going to get even more kind of ethereal looking portraits. So I wanted to share with you what was in my bag, and now we will get to the shoot. I'll show you how the combination of continuous lighting and using Vaseline on your filter makes for a really dreamy result. The halos around the continuous light is a super beautiful glowy image, and these are straight out of the camera, so no editing has been done to these at all. I'll also show you what the images look like without the filter, and they are still absolutely amazing. Now, one thing you have to consider when you're shooting in this light setup outside at dusk is that the light changes very quickly at blue hours. So you're going to have to continuously go over and bump up your light. And for this one, I always bumped up the reflex, which is the one light that has the umbrella on it. I want to make sure that that light is a little bit more strong than the rim light on the back of her hair. With this particular light setup, I can't move around the model as much as I normally do, so I have to make sure that I get as many different poses out of my subject as I can. So Working with a professional obviously helps because her movements are constantly flowing, so she's constantly creating new looks. Let's take a look at the images without the Vaseline filter now. And as you can see, they're still really spectacular. And again, guys, this is such an easy setup. Anybody can do it. What you see is what you get. And just play with your light, move it around. You'll get completely different effects. And know that when you're working at Blue Hour, you don't have a lot of time, so you have to work pretty fast. So that was super fun as always. We also used a little bit of canned smoke afterwards, thanks to our video man Josh. And I think the images are going to turn out amazing, and we will show you in the video now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.